Welcome back. Today awaits us a very interesting, or it's safe to call it a crazy experience. Why? Well, in a nutshell, we'll be crossing two French regions to cover 50 kilometers. Yes, you heard it right, 50 kilometers over 2 days. All of this wouldn't ever happen without the organization of Marianne and ELP, which is a very interesting organization mainly aiding the Lebanese diaspora in Paris. After getting to the starting point, which is the majestic Mont-Saint-Michel, we spent a limited time to discover its crowded streets and sturdy ramparts. To learn more about this mystical French monument, you can check one of the earliest videos. We got really lucky to witness the making of the famous omelette of Mère Poulard. The recipe is kept the same ever since opening this restaurant in 1888. Fascinating, right? Shortly after, we broke into a long hike through the wild Norman coast. Little by little, the UNESCO World Heritage Site disappeared into the horizon, and a quick break was needed. The group was big, and every member has his or her own level of fitness. The second break served as a mean to regroup.
We're exactly there, and we're at 13 kilometers. وين رايح man?
Almost 18 kilometers were covered when we were greeted by the statue inside Sainte-Anne de la Grève chapelle. The sky became golden, announcing a magnificent northern sunset. The streets felt silent, and only cows enjoyed seeing us pass by. The night fell when we finally reached Viviers-sur-Mer. Unfortunately, not a single restaurant or the hotel we stayed at accepted to serve us dinner.
We woke up to this view.
Our hollow bellies were the most pleased when the next morning arrived. We were rested and energized. We started today's hike after covering yesterday a total of 25 kilometers. This morning felt serene, and one by one we crossed several villages along the coast.
أخيرا صلنا على البحر.
Which means that the locals can serve the best and freshest oyster and mussels.
شو اسمها Saint-Malo des Ondes؟
Our group grew smaller as we reached Saint-Malo des Ondes. Many took a taxi or a bus, while only 3 reached Saint-Malo church. Our feet hurt and we felt really tired. We were mentally determined, however, to reach one of Brittany's best cities.
لكم جايز. We did it bro. 50 دقيقة ونص على الشط. Dieu veut toujours droite. Nous irons jusqu'à Saint-Malo. مشينا كلها كرمال على المنظر.
The Grand Plage du Sillon looked amazing even though in 1944 the city was heavily bombarded by the Allies. A huge reward of local dishes were given for our bodies, a token of completion of the 50 kilometers over these 2 days. The walled city on the English Channel coast had a long history of piracy, earning much wealth from local extortion and overseas adventures. The walls stood firm and protected the city that became very touristy, having lots of shops and restaurants. For instance, we headed to Sanchez to taste, according to many, the world's tastiest ice cream.
عبرة سهامة huge.
Saint-Vincent de Saint-Malo is a national Catholic cathedral that was built in a mix of Romanesque and Gothic styles during the episcopacy of Jean de Châtillon on the site of an ancient church founded in the 7th century. After enjoying a local dessert called Queen Aman, we headed to the ramparts to enjoy one last look at the beach, the national fort and the marsh. More time is needed to really discover this beautiful city, and it's safe to say that we're definitely coming back. Stay tuned until next time.